know this, Uncle Tom?
Listen, sucker. I'm blacker than the ace of spades and more militant than you and your whole damn army put together. And while you out there chanting at rallies and browbeating politicians, I'm taking out any money front sucker on a Hummel that gets in my way. So I tell you what, when your so-called revolution starts, you call me, and I'll be right down front showing you how it's done. But until then, you need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking.
What up, world? It's your boy, Coolie, man.
You got your boy AK the Chief in the building.
And y'all know what it is. It's time to plug them headphones in, put the kids to bed, and let's begin to listen. It's Grown-Ups Talk. Today we're gonna talk about haters. You got them, we got them. Some of y'all don't even got them. But we're gonna talk about it all. You know, let's go.
What up, world? What's going on with y'all?
What up, AK?
Good, Coolie. What's good, Coolie?
Nah, I mean, episode 52 in the motherfucking building. We made it, y'all. We made it one motherfucking year.
You got a year in here?
We got a year in this thing, bro. Whew. Niggas out here. We out here.
Got a calendar.
I mean, shout out to y'all.
Definitely.
Now, I mean, let me do it right. I do it right? All right, let me do it right. Now, I mean, this part of the show is dedicated to you, to our fans, our supporters, our listeners, to everybody that tune in every Monday as we drop the audio and every Wednesday as we drop the visuals. We appreciate y'all because it takes a special type of you to appreciate a special type of us, and we appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. So, with that being said,
Right.
You already know my motto. Like, share, and follow.
And
if you didn't do it,
do it.
Tell a friend,
And do it again.
Yeah.
And y'all stop acting all fucking stink. If you on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and the list goes on. Anywhere where you could put our name in the search engine and that motherfucker pop up, Grown-Ups Talk Podcast, hit that motherfucking link.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
So, shout out to everybody that really fuck with us and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that followed us, because it just ain't fair. We just do Instagram. We got a bunch of followers elsewhere. So, with that being said, we're going to shout out everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, again, I know we always say it every fucking episode, it take a special type of you to appreciate a special type of us. We really mean that shit. Like, these plays won't be happening, these views won't be popping, all of this downloads won't be happening. It ain't us. We got actual fucking lives to live. Yeah, let me get some of that cranberry juice, bro. This De Leon trying to put it in there. Yeah, shout out to Diddy on that De Leon. We out here. Episode 52. I'm soup, bro. We started this shit exactly a year ago. We didn't know what the fuck we was gonna do. Didn't know how the fuck to do it. Like, we just was like, yo, we're gonna jump in this motherfucker.
And look at us now.
Look at it, bro. We in 7 different countries. We got over 4,000, 5,000 downloads in the last four or 5 months, because we just started tracking it back in the summer. Like, we started. You know what I mean?
That just goes to show you, man, hard work definitely pays off.
Definitely.
You put your mind to something, you can accomplish it, even though we ain't where we want to be with the podcast shit.
Right.
But it's a stepping stone. We on the right path, I guess.
Yeah, we moving in the right direction, bro. This shit is definitely, like, we knew when we started this shit, we was gonna be able to bring something to y'all. Something with some type of substance, but we didn't know y'all was gonna fuck with us like this. We appreciate y'all, man, for real,
Absolutely,
for real. Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you. And for y'all, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start on Mondays, right? Next week, we're gonna start doing Motivational Mondays. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, we're gonna start throwing up a Motivational Monday episode, or not an episode, just a little video for y'all every Monday.
Clip, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to give you a little reason to not hate Mondays so much. Something to help you get through your Monday if it's a little rough for you feel me? And then on Fridays.
What are we gonna do on Fridays? What we gonna do?
We gonna do a little sound.
Okay.
We gonna call that shit Freaky Fridays. And this is only for the YouTubers. If you subscribe to YouTube, y'all the only ones that gonna be seeing it. We're not posting it We're not posting a video on Facebook. We're not posting a video on Instagram. You have to be subscribed to our YouTube channel for y'all to catch this. So Mondays is gonna be the motivational Mondays. We're gonna put up Friday's gonna be the freaky. Friday's gonna be the freaky Fridays.
Okay.
Know what I mean? And we're gonna be hitting some of y'all up to be on those videos. Know what I mean? So the same thing. It's gonna be like a little 5-minute video for Fridays. Know what I mean? Just some freaky shit, a freaky tip, some freaky advice, or just a freaky thought that you was having for that day to get that Freaky Friday popping. Like, I mean, start that energy. Like, get that shit right. So Mondays is gonna be the motivational Mondays on YouTube. We're putting up the regular episodes. Those are not going away. We're putting up regular episodes on Monday also. But YouTube, you're getting a special video on Monday. Then we're doing the regular visuals dropping on Wednesday. And on Friday, we're doing the Freaky Friday joint to pop off the weekend. You know what I mean? You never know. We might just pop up on you with the camcorder or, well, with the iPhones. We iPhoning out here. Get the iPhones in your face like, yo, Freaky Friday tip, know what I mean? And we gonna feature you, know what I mean?
What you got to say?
Get these little tips for everybody. Y'all can send us videos, whatever y'all want to do. Y'all send us a little clip of your Freaky Friday advice. Know what I mean? You never know. You might make the cut, throw it up there. But again, it's only for the YouTube subscribers. If you subscribe, know what I mean? Shout out to you. We appreciate you. But y'all gonna get the extra content. You feel me?
Sounds about nice if you ask me.
Yeah, man. I know that's a lot, but we gotta start off year 2. We gotta end off year 1 dead right with this one, and then we gotta pop off year 2 in the right way.
Yeah,
year 2 is definitely gonna be
bigger and better.
And when y'all see the visual, y'all gonna see. I mean, we upgrading a little bit to the set. I mean, we on the works. We got some people working on some backdrops for us, so y'all won't keep having to look at this bare ass brick wall. Know what I mean? We working. Just keep bearing with us. Know what I mean? Y'all been with us this long. Keep fucking with us. We just moving up in the world little by little. You know what I mean?
It ain't about the wall in the background. It's about what bounce off the wall.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all better catch these bars, bro. Throwing at y'all.
Let's get it, Coolie.
Hold on. Know what I mean? I'm gonna take a sip, but I'm gonna drop this topic. So we're gonna talk about haters today. You feel me?
Okay.
We're gonna talk about. You know what I mean? I was listening. Yeah, I mean, ear hustling just a little bit, hearing somebody talking about, somebody I know talking about they got haters this and haters that, but I know them personally and they really don't got no haters. But we're gonna talk about haters. I mean, the good, the bad, the ugly, what it is, what it ain't, all that. Like, we just gonna talk about that. But first, I'm gonna take a little sip. AK, you can run at it if you want to start it off, but I'm gonna just take me a little sip of this right now.
All right, go ahead, do your thing. Let me see. So I guess I'm gonna start it off like this. Everybody say they got haters. Everybody say, you know what I mean? Everybody feel like they got haters. You know what I mean? And I feel like to an extent, everyone has hater, and if it ain't direct, it's indirect. Like people will hate on you without you even knowing it. Like and out of, I guess, envy or jealousy, those are a lot of the things that fuel hateration.
Right.
But is the hate as bad as the people saying it is? That's
why I wanted to bring it up. So, I mean, like you were saying, like, everybody got somebody that indirectly or directly hates on them. I mean, you should be easily able to tell the difference, and you should also be easily able to tell if you don't have haters at all. But sometimes the hate be in your mind. Like, I mean, sometimes the hate don't even be as real as you think it is. Sometimes it be you hating on yourself and you thinking that somebody else hating on you. If that makes sense. Somebody out there feel me on this. I know you feel me on this one.
I feel you, but can you break it down? So how can I be hating on myself thinking that someone is hating on me? Like, elaborate. Just give me an example. Just give me an example.
So, alright, so say it's your insecurities. Like, you feel me? You can pick. I'm not even gonna ask you to state one thing you insecure about or anything. Knowing you is probably nothing.
Nah, everybody got insecurities, bro.
No, but I'm saying, like, maybe your jump shot not right. I don't know. Whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe people tend to put their insecurities onto other people. And like, so say with me, right? I used to be able to draw real good, right? Just an example. I used to be able to draw real good. You feel me? And now when I draw, I don't feel like I'm as good because I wasn't brushing up on my technique. So
Right.
I could draw and it could come out thorough, and somebody could be telling me, yo, that's not thorough. And I could feel like, oh, it's sarcastic. Like I know it could have been a little bit better here or there.
Right.
So me critiquing it is like I could be taking their comment on my drawing as hate sarcastically.
Right.
They just saying it because they there. Like shit
Okay.
like that. People be in their own head. Like you feel me? Like
I get you. So in your example, your drawing, you know that not that you could have done it better, but you could have done it better. Like had you
Right.
practiced or whatever,
right.
it could have been better. Like, and what you knowing that it weighs your own self down,
Mm-hmm. And you think that like people just because they know or they're aware of their own insecurities, they think that they're wide open and the whole world knows it, and that everybody hating on them because of A, B, C, or D, or even if they accomplish some shit, like, and they know somebody around them that's not accomplishing as much, they automatically think that that person who's there with you celebrating might be envious, and it might not even be that. Like, you know what I mean? It might be them looking up to you, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And saying, damn, bro, I'm glad you got that. Now I got somebody I could look up to and reach, you know what I mean? Reach that. I think every time, well, not every time, but a lot of the times people reach new levels in life and shit, or reach new levels in their personal situations, and then they automatically say, oh, if somebody disagree with what they doing, or somebody like don't celebrate as hard as they do, it's automatic. Oh, they hating. You're not hating, bro. Maybe they not celebrating A because it's not theirs, or B because I mean they not hating. They just looking at a way that how they can get it or how they can get up there on that same level. Like
Right.
I think people just be in their own mind sometimes.
Now that I can totally agree with. Your own insecurities kind of weigh you down. Your skeletons in your closet, and not necessarily your skeletons, but just maybe some of your fears or, like you said, insecurities can make you. And it can be unintentional. Like they can be doing it without knowing, like, because they're scared. And we talked about this in the previous podcast before. But just because they scared, they be putting their fingers on you. But
Right.
it is not necessarily them doing it to hurt you or bring you down. It's just they don't believe in themselves. So how can they believe in you?
Right.
So I mean, and people that's in a better situation, that's able to look at it and critique their energy, tend to ball it up and call it hate.
Yeah, like I when I was younger, I say a good, let me say 10, maybe 15 years ago. You feel me? Whatever I was doing, if somebody older than me that had a little bit more knowledge than me came to me and was like, "Hey yo, young boy, do it like this." Like, I mean, I see what you're doing. I see how you trying to do it. But yo, I'm telling you, tweak this and tweak that, and anything will be alright. I would look at it like, I mean, being young back then, like, hey yo, old head hating, like, I mean, old head, bro, I'm being honest, like, I mean, old head hating, yeah, that's how. I mean, think about Coolie 15 years ago, bro. Coolie, when I was younger, I'll be one of the first people to be like, yo, stop hating, like, you feel me? I would even call people out, like, yo, bro, don't hate on me, like, I mean, ain't nothing to hate, like, we all getting off of this situation or whatever the case may be, like, you feel me? Not knowing that they not hating, they trying to help me elevate, like, you feel me?
Right.
So some people are just so stuck in their own world that they don't even see that the people that is telling you, yo, it's, I mean, tighten up here or tighten up there, like, I mean, they not even really hating on you. Like, they just trying to help you out. Like, some people so stuck or think they the shit so much and everybody on their shit. Like, I mean, everybody want to see them fall in their own head that they can't even see the actual people that be trying to help them. Like that shit crazy. This shit bug me out looking at it now. Like,
That's funny. That's funny. So what about if the hate is actually real? Like, how how can you tell the difference if the hate is real rather than you hating on yourself?
Or being in your own head, like
being on your being on your own head.
Me personally,
what would you call authentic hate?
Authentic hate,
Mm-hmm.
I would say the hate. You can kind of gauge the hate, like you feel me. If you're doing something small, like I mean, if it's a small accomplishment or whatever, hey yo, I just got a little 20-cent raise at my job, whatever. Oh, what up? Yeah, you know what I mean, that's what up. Like, you know what I mean, bro, I just got a whole $1,000 bonus. Oh, word. Oh, niggas out here caking, huh? Nigga, like, you know what I mean, like, I don't know. It's just, it's the vibe. You could feel it. Like every time you achieve something, or you're doing something to better yourself. All right, perfect example. When I decided to walk away from the block, you feel me? And niggas was like hounding me to come back. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, yo, come back. Nah, my nigga. Oh, you doing that? My nigga, that's what you doing, my nigga. Nah, that's some weak shit to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was some hating shit. Like, yo, my nigga, I'm trying to better my life. Like, you know what I mean?
That can also be put as projecting their own fears onto you because they scared of, you know what I mean, putting
Stepping
shit
away
down.
from it. Yeah.
So, I mean, that could have been misconstrued as hate.
Yeah, but when it turned into hate instead of the fears, when they start, oh my nigga, you ain't gonna make as much, my nigga. You about to go slave for them? Oh man, like instead of hitting me with an alternative, bro, alright, we can leave a block, but let's start a business. Like let's take this guap and start a business or something like that. Like, you know what I mean?
See, but that's the thing. That's their fears. See, me personally, I'm gonna tell you what I believe is hate.
Brother AK, break it down.
Nice. Yeah, he's silly. So for someone to like, cause that can easily be even hidden hate, like your example, what you gave out, because it wasn't necessarily bringing you down. It's just telling you what they think could happen or what they think. You know what I mean? Well, they don't think that you can make as much there as you was making.
Right.
Like, I mean, that's their own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe like hate, people that hate and not dry hating, actually throw the salt. Like, I mean, and haters they don't hate in your face.
Right.
Like, I mean, if they do hate in your face, it's still subliminal. Like, I mean, because a hater is to me is a coward. Like, I mean, because you're never gonna approach no one with hate. Like, when someone hating, you never heard in the history of hating that someone say, "Yo, walk up on somebody like I'm hating on you."
Yeah.
Like, no one ever does that.
Right.
So how do you find out someone hating on you? Through someone that the hater didn't talk to you about. Oh, like, yeah.
Hey, yo, bro, they was over here saying this, y'all.
Right. I mean, so the nigga gonna whisper some hating shit to somebody else.
Right.
Or when you doing something, you making moves, niggas already got like this nigga right here. Like, oh, you think you showing off, or like just chiming in they 2 cents and shit, but
on your every fucking move. I know
a couple
of people like that.
And it's just like not bring you up, but it ain't bring you down either. It's just like I don't know. It's a nonchalant type of diss. Like, I mean, it's a discreet type of diss. So to me, that's when I find hating at its finest. Like, and I also feel like you ain't doing something right if you don't have some haters.
I was just about to say that.
I mean,
you ain't popping, they ain't talking, bro. You doing something wrong if you ain't got no haters, you ain't got no supporters. If niggas ain't talking about you, period, you doing something wrong.
No, facts.
Something wrong.
So, like, I mean, I don't know. Haters can be your best motivators, I guess.
True.
Like, I mean, like you can take that energy and flip it and shape it into something positive.
Yeah,
that negative energy.
I know a couple of our bros that just be on some shit like, yo, I love when they hate, my nigga. That shit just drives me to go harder, my nigga. I love making them niggas talk about me. Like, I love the fact, because the more they hating on me, the more somebody else gonna look at them like, hey, why you hating on them? So they gonna investigate or look up, you know what I mean, what I'm doing, or you know what I mean, bring attention to what I'm doing, and that's all I need. Like, bring some more attention over here. Like, yeah, you know what I mean, that's what I need. If you ain't got no hitters, you ain't popping, nigga. Real shit.
That's pretty much what it is. Like, you know what I mean? So, with that same thing being said, that's why people will put imaginary hate on themselves, because they know if you ain't nobody hating on you, then you ain't popping. So everybody would swear that they got hated. It's like, oh, like, I mean, just because they want to be popping.
And it's
like a clout chase.
It be people when they in your own circle. It be people in your own, like, your squad, your circle, whatever you want to call it. Like, be your bros, your niggas that you chill with all the time. Some of them niggas be hating on you too on the low. Like, I mean, some niggas know that shit, and then, like, when they out making decisions, like, it could be as simple as shit. Oh, I'm about to cop these J's. Oh, nah, I know the nigga has something to say about this. Oh, I'm about to go get this. Nah, niggas gonna say, like, I mean, like, niggas be doing that shit. Like, they know niggas gonna say something. Oh, pull up with a new Civic or some shit. Niggas like, oh, it ain't no Benz though, nigga. You ain't really doing nothing. Like
that's,
nigga,
that's
yeah,
hate.
like,
That's hate. That's hate.
Bro, but I just got a new car. Like, nigga, it could be a whatever year Civic is new. I ain't had one before.
Yo, so with that being said, Coolie, you know what I mean, I just want to say, don't change your motherfucking mind on another nigga opinion.
Right.
Like, I mean, if you want them J's, go get them motherfucking J's. Fuck what that nigga
Get
talking
them
about.
bitches.
Like, you know what I mean, if you want that motherfucking Civic, fuck what that nigga
Right,
talking about. Get your Civic.
That Civic, that Scion,
and the
that
nigga that's
Plymouth,
talking about
whatever.
Yeah, the nigga talking about, oh, he ain't in no Benz. He better be in the Benz.
And your Benz can't be a bus pass either, my
like,
nigga.
I mean, fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Right? If a nigga hating on you that got less than you, my nigga, you should not be paying that shit no mind.
Right.
Definitely,
That's usually the case. A nigga that don't have is gonna hate.
Right.
You know what I mean? And instead of getting up off his ass and getting it himself, he gotta critique the next man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with that being said, so if you allow someone else's opinion shape and form your moves, you only living your life dictated of
other
niggas' thoughts, right?
Yeah.
And so, but at the same time, to me, that's a little sketchy too. Like, you know what I mean, that's why when I see some shit in the store that I want, or I go to the dealership and if I see a car, don't matter if it's a bucket to y'all niggas or not. Like, you know what I mean,
right.
I done been out here in some nice cars. I done been here in some fucked up shit.
Right.
So, you know what I mean, for me to pick my car out on account of what another nigga may think is a hump move.
Yeah, buddy.
Use a hump if you're doing that shit.
Yeah, buddy.
For one, now I can understand if you gonna say to yourself, oh, the bitches ain't gonna like this, or the bitches ain't like. I mean, then you worry about what the pussy gonna say.
Right.
Know what I mean, but if another nigga talking down or talking bad or whatever the fuck, that shit don't matter because I'm not trying to impress you, bruh.
Right.
Like, know what I mean? So, and that's the problem. That's what these niggas out here a little heezy because, know what I mean, they worried about what the niggas think and, know what I mean, they're not really going out here to impress these bitches. They worried about, they going out here, oh, I'm gonna kill these niggas. That's niggas' favorite line. I'm gonna kill these niggas.
Right.
So you want to go out here and make the next nigga mad about or envious or jealous about what you have, instead of, I mean, like, I mean, oh, these bitches gonna feel this shit. Like, I mean, they ain't niggas' favorite line.
Watch when she see me pull up
right.
This,
they ain't niggas lying. Niggas' favorite lines. I'm gonna kill these niggas.
Right,
like,
one nigga.
Just worry about these niggas' attention. Yeah.
Right, yo.
So yeah, that shit just went.
Nah, but that shit. I mean, that shit brought about some real facts, my nigga. Like that shit. I know motherfuckers that move according to what they know they people gonna like. They circle gonna get on them about. Like, you know what I mean, and it shouldn't be like that. Point blank. Period. Like I'm never gonna say, hey yo, bruh, I was gonna get this car, but I got this car because I knew you was gonna say something about it.
Yeah,
like, you ain't never gonna hear. Think I'm pulling up on you. Hey yo, look what I just copped. Like no matter what you say, I copped it. I'm comfortable with it because I spent my bread on it. Like that's it. Point blank. Period, nigga. Like ain't no now. And I know we keep saying we talking about from the male point of view, but it's the same thing for females. Like I mean, I know y'all go through it. Like y'all go through y'all friends the same shit. I mean. applies. Like, same shit. Y'all got chicks in your circle that hate on your situations and all this and that. You know what I mean? It would have been nice if we would have had, you know what I mean, a female point of view today. But whatever. We're gonna speak in general. You know what I mean?
That female hating shit, that shit be real. That's a whole different. That's a whole different level. Female would be friends and with another female for a good 3 months, and then fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
Like, and it can be the same cycle and go on for the rest of your life.
I should be real.
Some females have loyal friends and shit. I mean, don't shit come in between. That's some real friendship shit, but for the most part, if we speaking in general, females, it's a sketchy.
Yeah, we need somebody to come up here. You know what I mean? We talk about this shit. Y'all gotta touch on it because we know it's a whole nother motherfucking world. Like,
yeah, females hate is different. Females
definitely different.
So I mean,
I done seen some shit, been around some shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? So. Yeah, but yeah, man, that whole shit to me is just that negative energy. Like, I mean, that shit just, I don't know. Like, how would you deal with somebody that's like, I mean, every time you try to elevate, they try to send your energy or send you to look somewhere else. Like, you going down this path, you about to hit this path right here, you at the fork in the road, you can make a good decision or a bad decision. And they always steering you to the bad decision, or at least trying to throw you like little subliminals to go that way. Like, I mean, how would you go about, what advice would you give the people to just swerve that person or just not even include that person in those type of decisions?
That's a perfect question to match what I was about to say.
Alright.
So, what I was about to say was, excuse me, I got people that just hate me, like No,
I'm not laughing because like I know, but I'm just saying like, that's crazy to hear out loud.
Like,
I know this nigga hate me.
It's not necessarily because all right, the people that I'm talking about don't even know me.
A word.
They don't know me, but they know of me. They think they know what they see.
Yeah.
And they hate me. I want to say it's for no reason, but no. I ain't do no foul shit. No, I didn't do no foul shit. No,
I'm giving these niggas reason to hate.
No foul play, bro. No foul play, and they hate me because they was born to hate me. So, and this shit I deal with right on the daily, and that's what they would do. Like they wouldn't. Like, okay, they pretend to be my friend, give me some advice, and it's not necessarily good advice to prevail.
Right.
And it's not necessarily bad advice to sink and fail. But they would tell me the bare minimum is how I want to put it. They'll tell me the bare minimum on how I can accomplish the situation, right? But we'll go to the next person, and
I'm trying to figure this shit. No, go.
So
I'm on some other shit. I'm trying.
I'm trying to figure. All right. So because I don't want to put it out there because there's people that watch the show. I mean. And they'll probably put two and two together and shit. And I want them still to be asleep. I don't want them to be woke on as far as like I know that they hating.
Gotcha.
So
gotcha.
So with that being said, like it's just to open your eyes up a little more. It's a racial hate. So that's where the hate come in at. Like I mean, and it's like I can do good, bro. I can do good, right? But just because I'm doing good, the shit, don't take it over fancy. Like it ain't. They enthusiastic
because of who you are, and I mean.
Right, like okay, like I mean, they're not giving me the full support that they would give the next person. I mean, in the pretty much same situation, same position and shit. and I mean, they'll get that nigga, pat on one of his back and shit. Like,
the most amazing shit in the world, B.
And you know, and every time I endure that shit, right? And I think about what the nigga AR said, what brother AR said.
Right.
He told that story about Twice as Hard. Like, I mean, like, bro, like, I mean, that's why, I mean, because it's a shorty that was telling AR that he's twice as hard, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So
it was a lady in the field that he was working in. Yeah, she called him twice as hard.
Right. So, but that's why. Because I don't want to bring it to race at all.
But facts is facts, bro. It's like that. So it's just. It's professional hate, like there is that level of hate too. Like, I mean,
right? Yeah, we're gonna talk about hate. We gotta
cover that. Like, I mean, because in perfect example, I don't give a fuck. I know the person watched this shit. So what? I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Yeah, you. When you see it, I'm looking at the camera, bitch. You. Fuck you, my nigga. No matter how hard I went or how hard I go, I mean, it was never, oh, yo, you killed that shit today, like, or you did a good job, like, you feel me? It was just, oh, all right, we got through the day. Like, I mean, and then the next person can come in and do half as much as I do, and it's, oh, let's throw this motherfucker parade, like, you feel me? And I know, like, and anytime I go to that person for advice, hey, yo, what should I do in this scenario or that scenario? Like, I mean, they always try to give me the information or the reaction of holding me back from making the right decision, you feel me? And then shout out, I don't want to make it too blatant. But shout out to my guy. I know he gonna see this shit too. He gonna know what I'm talking about. I will go chop it up with him, know what I mean? And then, know what I mean, we'll come together on a real situation, like some reality shit to make it really pop. And then we'll make it pop and the shit will come out with a positive, know what I mean, a positive outcome, like, you feel me? But it's that type of hate too. Is that shit is in the professional world, outside of the professional world. You go to some of your friends and you ask them for certain advice on some shit, and they know the right shit to say. They or sometimes they just don't. They little, I mean, ain't been in that realm themselves. But 9 times out of 10, if you go into that person, because you know they know the right answer. But they'll give you the wrong answer anyway, just to see you fuck up and then laugh like you ain't getting up another notch on me, not today. Like, you feel me?
Right, and that's kind of what I feel like. Like, they don't want to see you prevail, and not only because you could prevail, but they don't want you doing better than them.
Right.
Like, I mean, okay, you did this good or whatever. They don't want to encourage that shit,
right?
Because they know if they pat you on the back, it's gonna feed that energy. Yeah. But at the same time, what they don't understand is that hating energy
is still energy to keep
twice as hard.
Right?
that's no, seriously, that's the shit.
Oh, I know.
To me, that's the shit that fuel your drive to go twice as hard. Right. Because, I mean, if he do the same job and he's tired doing it, and you got to do the same job but twice as hard,
right?
You twice as tired, right?
Yeah.
So when he get tired, you been tired,
right?
Cause
you just got tired. I've been tired,
right? But you still working twice as hard,
still going hard,
right? You just getting tired because I've been working twice as hard as you from the beginning, and when you get tired, I've been tired. Know what I mean? So that shit is a sign of strength to me. Like, I mean, for you to push through the hate.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
It takes strong people because situations like that alone could break the weak. Like, if you weak-minded, you could just say, yo,
that's what I was about to say. The mind, bro. It's the mind.
Yeah.
Because some people can't take that shit. Some people can't take that shit. And now, if it's blatant disrespect, hate, then, I mean, then it can probably get physical.
Yeah.
But,
niggas is never scared to take it there.
Right. Like, I mean, if you really disrespecting me, then, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I done had to swallow some shit. Know what I mean? Because I'm in a environment to where like I can't overreact because I need this situation.
Yeah. Situation I'm in can't cause that situation to happen.
Right.
I feel
So it's been some times where I had to swallow some shit, but it was never directly blatant disrespect towards me. Now it could be disrespectful,
but it was still like subliminal. You gotta read through the lines and gotta be smarter than that to figure it out.
Right, and then
I
mean, yeah, I really can't jump on a nigga head.
Right.
So,
but that's the other thing too. So if you listening to this shit and you do got actual haters, know what I mean, you can either depending on how heavy the hate is or how disrespectful the hate is, like you got a couple of options here. You can either let that shit keep being hate and fuel to your fire. You can address that hate, or you could just say, you know what, fuck it, and well, I guess that's only two options. Say fuck it and let it fuel your fire, or just say, I mean, I'm gonna go address that shit and see what the real issue is. Like, I mean, 9 times out of 10, you address a nigga that's hating on you, he gonna say he ain't hating on you. But you, I mean, if you got the facts, you could get that nigga the paperwork. Like, yo, this right here, this incident, that incident, this incident, and here's his fist. Boom.
Yo, me
I don't condone violence, but I condone violence when when it's in the right and when it's called for. You feel me?
So, excuse me. I'm gonna speak from a personal.
Shout out to DeLeon.
Yeah. I'm gonna speak from a personal point of view, POV. Like me personally, right? I never been in a situation to where I felt like I gotta bring someone else down for me to gain. Like never in my life did I ever feel like that. Like, yo, in order for me to really come up, I gotta like bring this nigga down. And that's rather like, cause niggas tend to, and I had this shit done to me. That's what I'm speaking from personal experience.
Yeah.
Like niggas will try to fuck your bitch and be like, yo, this nigga around town, this nigga going around town, he fucking
this one.
Yeah.
I think everybody.
You still fucking with that nigga, and or like, I mean, this nigga ain't got this. Like, listen, shorty, I got this, and that. I can take you this, and this.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean,
that's regular everyday shit though.
Like, no. I know. I'm just like I said. Speaking personal, like I mean, I just never felt the need, and I'm trying to understand it. That's why I'm bringing it to the forefront. I'm just trying to understand.
You ain't gonna get no understanding from me, cause I'm just like you, bro. You better drop some. Listen, give him his answers in these comments,
bro. I know you can't help me understand it from experience, but you can help me understand it from your experience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we can bounce off each other with that and shit. And you share your experience, I share my experience and shit, and you tell me what you think it may be, and I tell you what I think it may be.
Did you just read Blueprint the whole motherfucking pop? Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Episode 52. Shout out to DeLeon.
Yeah, I just ran it back. That's what I'm saying.
This is what we supposed to be doing here, Coolie.
Nah, not like that. Because you was like, yo, like, I really can't give you an answer for that shit. I'm like, I know you can't give me a direct answer. No, but. All right, so yeah. With that being said, right? I just never I never
life for me,
for the life of me, bro. I just never ever understood that shit.
Me neither. Like I started to say, me neither. You feel me? I don't understand that shit. I never could understand that shit. Ain't trying to wrap my head around. Me doing that, it's just it shows the lack of secure, like their insecurities. They're not secure in what you do have to offer that they don't. Like, you feel me? Okay. So 9 times out of 10, it could be you on a broke day and a nigga see you can't do something, or you just ain't got it that day. They gonna pull up on shorty like, yo, I got mad bread. And nigga, your bread ain't consistent. That shit not coming in all the time. Nigga, you got bread right now. When you spend that bread, you ain't got no more bread coming in. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, they shit tend to be, yeah, my nigga, oh, they pull up in a whip, nigga, and it's a rental. nigga, I may got a bucket, but it's mine. Nigga, I ain't got to turn this shit back in 3 days. Like, you feel me? Like, niggas be on that shit. Like, niggas don't be on no real shit. It be the weak bitches that fall for that shit. Like, you feel me? It be weak niggas that fall for that from a shorty coming at them because of what your shorty can't do. Like, you feel me? That type of shit. Like, niggas only do that shit because they want your position, period. Like, your position is a strong position. It's in an area of strength, and they just want it. That's the only reason why they want it. To get there, they should just be being them. Like, you feel me? Be yourself, do you, and find your own bitch to be in that position with.
Yo, hey,
fuck out of here, my nigga. That's how niggas get hurt, nigga.
Oh shit, Coolie got for somewhere. Hey,
like
he's like, yeah, nigga, listen.
Yeah, my nigga, go cut your own grass, my nigga. Like my mother used to say, sweep in front of your own door, my nigga. Don't come over here trying to vacuum my rug, my nigga.
Nah,
get your shit
facts,
broke,
facts.
nigga.
Say, listen.
Fuck you in that vacuum up, nigga.
Coolie's sponsored. Hey, yo, bro, so.
Nah, I wasn't done yet. I'm playing.
No, but that always been my my mission to, if I'm going to excel, I'm going to excel not because not
bringing another nigga down under you. Period.
Yeah, not because I gotta throw salt this way, or I gotta, take from this nigga and shit to better myself. I never was able to do that. Me personally, it feels better, like, to oneself.
When you achieve that shit,
when you accomplish it,
yeah.
Like, I mean, if I was able to get through too shorty and shit, and I mean, knowing that. In this is your own insecurity speaking to you, because if you gotta downplay someone else, I mean, you are insecure of that next man.
Right.
So
right.
I mean, that's your hate on this nigga right here.
Right.
So if I know that, all right, the nigga that she was fucking with previous to me, it would have looked like, and that's what it be sometimes, or a lot of the times. Because everything that glitter ain't gold.
Exactly.
So, I mean, what it looked like to me that he was able to, ball out and keep the bread and, or like whatever it is. And I'm like, oh, this nigga got it type shit. And I can't stay in this nigga lane. And then as soon as I see this nigga got a chink in his armor and shit, and I go to show him like, oh, yeah, this nigga driving the nicest car. He got the hottest, but he fucking shorty over here. Like,
niggas dead ass be doing that.
Right now, facts. Like, but if I can pull your shorty, just off of being me, and I ain't got as much as you, that shit feel 10 times as better. Like, damn, yeah, nigga, like, I done fucked your shorty, and I ain't got as much as you do.
Right.
You doing too much.
Right. You worry about the wrong things, nigga.
Right.
The fuck you
right,
do.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's always been my thinking. I just never wanted to pull someone else down for me to gain, because it's always lonely at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get up there, whether you had to step on people or not, nigga, it's always the people you gotta look down on. Right. There's always the people looking up. So shit.
That's why niggas say when you get to where you going, my nigga, you gotta work 10 times harder to stay there, because nigga, that shit, everybody coming for you. When you doing something good, niggas be coming for you on the low, and it don't even have to be, like I said, it could be nobody coming for you. Then you should be looking at yourself like, man, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Because somebody should be saying something about me. Most likely, you want the positive energy. You want the positive word being spreaded about you. It's always, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're accomplishing, somebody's gonna have something negative to say. Somebody's gonna throw some salt your way. Like, you feel me? You either gonna be a snail, or some ice, or you just gonna be another solid that just ain't gonna melt off of that shit. Like, you feel me? That's it. You gonna let that shit roll off your back. Like, point blank, period. Like, that shit, it come with the territory, period. And no, we are not talking about haters because of the podcast. We do not have nobody hating on us for the podcast. In fact,
that we know of.
Yeah, well, at least that we know of. Like, and even if they is, they talking about it. So, thank you for the free promotion. we appreciate you because it takes a special type of hate coming from you to bring that positive energy coming to us, and we appreciate that. You feel me? There you go. You got your shout out.
That's it.
But I mean, we're not talking about it because we heard somebody hating on us about the podcast. None of that shit. Everything that I've been hearing about the podcast is either ways to improve, to make this shit go to the next level, or just in general support. They like us. They want to talk to us about the topics, shit like that. Like, I mean, or they just suit that somebody they know is doing a podcast, period. And I appreciate y'all, man. So we not talking about this shit because of that. We just talking about it because, like I said, I heard somebody talking about it, and I know they don't have like haters in the area that they think they do. Like they gassing themselves, or they insecure about some shit that they was talking about, and they think that niggas is hating on them in that area, and they not. Like,
let me just clear this up, Coolie, because I mean you explained yourself when you didn't about us.
Right.
About us. One thing about us, people, I just want y'all to know, just the people to know. Know what I mean? Because we don't gotta address no hate. If you address hate, this is in general. If you address hate, you're wasting time.
Right.
Like, I mean, it's taking you off of your focus of what you're doing, addressing this hate. So, you know, we tend to chase the dream, not the competition.
mm-hmm.
So, I mean, anybody that's hating is obviously a competitor. That's not as good as we are in the situation.
Right.
So they got something to say about it.
Right.
Or if they're not competing, they're afraid to get in the game.
It's different morals in this shit, man. It's different when you a person of respect and a person of morals. It's different. Like, you ain't got to worry about it. Like, we were taught different. We learned different. Like, I mean, we don't have to address that shit unless if it's blatant disrespect. Like we said, if it's blatant disrespect, it has
then
to
off
be.
with your head.
Yeah, like, there's no gray areas in there. Nigga. It's off with your head or off of mine, and the attempt of taking yours off. Like, whatever the case, it gotta go there. Like, period. But if it ain't that serious, like, I mean, we ain't addressing that shit. The competition is the dream. The goal is reach the dream. The dream is take this shit as far as it can go. And right now, that's what we trying to do. Like, you feel me? And y'all so far been fucking with us. Y'all been on this ride with us. The shit is showing proof in numbers. Like I said, like, we only been tracking the numbers seriously for about 4 or 5 months, and we already calculating 4,000, almost 5,000 downloads on these episodes. Like, you feel me? That's crazy. And like I said, this shit started off with a simple conversation, bro. Hey, yo, that's a deep ass convo, yo. We should record this shit. Hey, yo, that's called podcasting. Let's do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna look it up. We're gonna see what we gotta get, what we gotta do. And I already had the studio equipment. We just had to get some extra microphones.
That's it.
But anyway, I mean, that being said,
Word.
I mean, the hate comes, the hate goes, but I mean, your goal should remain the vision at all times. You should have tunnel vision on what the fuck you're trying to do, period. I mean, there's gonna come hate from your family members, there's gonna be hate from your friends, there's gonna be hate from your co-workers. I mean, people that don't even fucking know you, like AK said. There's people that's gonna blatantly hate you because you had the balls to do something that they wanted to, but they couldn't get up and do it. Like, you feel me? They kept pushing it off and all that. You just gotta be mindful of that.
Just keep watching the haters. Like a wise man said, I'm watching high haters, but I'm chasing that cream though. That's it, bro.
Shout out to my boy AK.
I'm watching the haters, but I'm still chasing that cream.
Right, like that shit. That hate be real, and that hate be real fake too. You gotta be able to differentiate which one is which. Like, if the hate is real, it's real. And if you so for the people that are out there making decisions about their kicks, they whips, they outfit for the night, whatever, because they niggas gonna clown them. Sometimes your niggas be clowning you because they don't want you out there looking to fucking mess with them too. Because sometimes it's not hate, it's niggas actually making you aware of you look a fucking fool right now.
Don't misconstrue that.
Right.
But I wanted to take something what you said and make a point. So people tend to would take the hate and
shout out to DeLeon.
You fucked me up with that what you had said, but I had a thorough last point about the continue, Coolie. Let me gather my shit real quick.
I don't know that. I know that cranberry juice ain't do too much for the strength of this motherfucker.
Nah, I just put a splash in. I ain't really want to overpower it. I want you to taste the liquor, but you know what I mean,
brother.
Just change the color. That's it. So,
Jesus, my bad, y'all hitting the core. My bad, DeLeon. Blame it on the DeLeon. You know what I mean, but yeah, man. Like I said, it's nobody showing us no hate. I mean, I'm just speaking in general. I know some people need to hear this convo. I mean, we had to bring this up, man. It is what it is. It comes with the territory, man. If you're doing something positive, you're gonna get the hate. No matter as you elevate in life, you're gonna get the hate. People gonna talk about you. Period. And if you in the business world, you need people to talk about you. Period, because it's gonna draw that attention to you. People gonna want to look and see what the fuck you talking about, and they might hear what you saying and see something different and perceive it different. Like this is the only time where I would say the perception is reality. Like I mean, or the perception can become somebody's reality, because to them that's how they really view you. But you could be saying that, then I could go look at the same business or the same person you're talking about and see something totally different and perceive it a different way. Like
right,
I mean? But yeah, that hating shit, man. You could either let it make you or break you, man. Period.
And that's pretty much what it's there for. And that's okay. I got a little tune. Maybe if I keep talking, I'll figure it out.
You gotta get it out there.
Right. So, but what the hate tend to do is, I guess, build is to build someone. Like, all right, for example, you said, I got it now. You said there's two different kinds of hate. Like there's real hate and there's fake hate, right?
Yeah.
So if you got to know the ulterior motive between the two.
Right.
Now, real hate is designed to bring you down, right? Mm-hmm. So, excuse me, if someone really hating on you and they want you to jump outside, like someone hating on you and they're not afraid of you knowing that they're not afraid of you knowing that they hating on you, right? And that's their ulterior motive, like for you to know that they hating. So, like I said, you lose your train of thought, you lose your focus on what you was focused on, mm-hmm. whatever they was hating on. Mm-hmm. It just, you took your mind off that,
right?
And the hate is designed to bring you down,
progress. Slow your progress,
right? So once you take your eye off the ball, and you start worrying about who's hating and why they hating or whatever, the person that started to hate or that's hating, his mission is accomplished.
Right.
So I mean, I just wanted to make it the people aware. Even though I just said that, just
shout out to DeLeon.
Like I mean, yeah, just be aware that if you allow someone to hate, just all right. If someone's hating, just let them hate.
Right.
Because what they saying and what they doing ain't really affecting you unless they really doing some destructive shit. And I mean, you building a brand and they going and talking into different marketings, brands and shit to slow you down. That's some
that shit. Who was doing that shit? Nikki was doing the Cardi.
Yeah. Shit like that. That's like I mean that's some
trying to stop your bread.
Yeah, like I mean. Like that's
that shit you gotta address.
Yeah, that's the shit that you get your head knocked off for. Like I mean, you slow my money down.
Right.
Like I mean, cause you think I could get it faster than you.
Right.
Like I mean, so you gonna slow my shit down.
Right.
But that's the same thing though. But by me focusing on that, and I think that's why Cardi tend to not even. I mean, give that shit no energy. She of course she popped off. Right. But nigga, she's still chasing her bag. Right. Like she ain't letting that shit bring her down.
Right.
Like I mean, I'm not gonna apply to this venue because I know Nikki done talk to this. I mean,
right.
Shit like that. People tend to give up because they know they got a hater.
I'd rather go shoot my shot and hear them tell me no because Nikki said or whoever the person is said whatever.
Like I mean,
now we can't fuck with you because we heard A, B, C, and D.
Don't let the hate.
Exactly.
You know what
I mean. And this go to, I mean, this what I'm about to say right here go to any male or female that got somebody trying to penetrate or infiltrate, I should say. My bad, not penetrate. My mind in the gutter. I apologize. Infiltrate, yeah. the deli, shout out to deli. Somebody gonna be in trouble tonight. Listen, but if anybody trying to infiltrate your relationship, you feel me? If you a dude and you got a chick pointing out all the flaws in your female, or if you a female and you got a dude pointing out all the flaws in your male, and you sitting there listening to that shit, yo, you might as well just walk away from your relationship and realize you're not good enough, or you wasn't right for that situation in the beginning. Because if you in that situation, you should be in that situation no matter the flaws, because obviously you knew the flaws and you was trying to get in there and strengthen that shit up. So that was your goal from the beginning. Anybody that's coming in and pointing that shit out, it should be it shouldn't be nothing. Like, you feel me? It should be like, oh yeah, right. I know, and because they imperfect, that's why I'm with them. Like, I mean,
when you say pointing out the flaws, now is it criticism, like constructive criticism, or is it like negative criticism?
First of all, can't nobody come to me about my lady and give no other female that's trying to get at me can come in and give me constructive criticism.
Okay,
towards
you said
mine,
another female that's trying to get at you, like, cause now, like you said, we got haters in our own circle, right?
Right.
So sometimes we tend to think that the people in our circle is hating. Now, say for instance, since we talking about your girl, now your shorty sister and her man saying some shit, and it's constructive criticism, right? I mean, on how your shorty can progress, and she's just talking in general to you, so you can grasp it. But to her husband, because he's there, he's in the conversation,
right?
And you can take some offense from the conversation because y'all are one,
right?
Like,
right.
I mean,
right?
Like, so for someone to tell, because the truth always hurts. For someone to tell you that you can be doing better here,
right?
Like you said about OG, like, yo, stop hating over
right.
OG.
Yeah.
You tend to do that.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is, like, when do you know? Now, I mean, this is not pertaining to the question that you asked as far as someone out on the outside looking in.
Right.
But when do you know someone on the inside looking out is really being there to help you, then rather than break you? Not when do you know, but like, I don't know.
Can you if all your conversations about your relationship tend to be them pointing out the negatives? If they always pointing out the negatives, or they don't say, yo, I like how when both of y'all together, y'all glow up. Or, like, I mean, you could just tell y'all in love by the way y'all look at each other. Like, I mean, or, like, whatever. Like, if it is nothing positive being said, and it's always some negative, or start off as a jab in positive area, but they haymaker in the negative area, like, you know that shit is just hate, bro. Like, that shit is, yo, what the fuck you got against what we got going on? Like, you feel me?
Nah.
Unless if, like, it's some old boy going upside her head, or she going upside his head, that type of shit. Okay, make all your comments that you can't look at that as hate, like, you feel me? But if it's on some, why she shouldn't be dressed like that. Oh, he shouldn't be walking like that, or he shouldn't be talking like that. Like, nigga, who is you? Like, how you know this ain't how we rock? This how we communicate? Like that type of shit. Like,
yeah, that's just money of people's business.
Yeah, like that shit.
Mean, that's not your lane.
Yeah, like that.
Your lane is not to tell me on what my shorty should be wearing.